Hey, you're probably watching this YouTube video because you need to come up with a good name for your YouTube channel, and I can't blame you. At the end of this video, you'll be able to choose your name for your channel and you'll be happy with it. There's a few things to consider before you decide on a name. Lots of people take their time and take long time to decide what name to choose without starting the channel, and then realize that that name is already taken. You don't want to make that mistake. What you need to do first is start your YouTube channel, choose the name as soon as possible, and then don't delay things. Some people, as I mentioned just now, they will delay starting the channel just because of a name. Don't make that mistake. That's the biggest mistake you can make. The things which lots of people don't say or don't mention is that you can change the name of your channel. So it's not a big deal if you want to change it later on, or if you want to change it in a month or two. But what you don't want to do is keep changing and changing. There's a few things to consider when choosing a good name, or as I would say, a right name for your YouTube channel. I'm going to start with number one. If you have your own business, if you've got already established business outside YouTube, which is obviously, let's say, for example, a shop, what you want to do is name your YouTube channel the same as basically adopt your name from your business. So let's say that Katie Smith has a business, a flower shop, which is called, let's say, Sunshine. You want your YouTube channel to be recognized under the same name. Why? It's simple and very logic. You want them to connect and bring your audience from the shop to your YouTube channel and other way around. This way you are gaining free advertisement, which obviously will bring you custom, will bring you more sales, will basically advertise your business, link them together, and you will benefit a lot from that. So what you want to do is whatever business you've got outside already established, or maybe not established and working on outside, you want to link it to your YouTube channel and adopt exactly the same name. And when I say exactly the same name, I mean that should be exactly the same name. We're gonna move now to number two. If you don't have a business outside, then your YouTube channel, you can freely choose whatever you like. You don't want the name to be too complicated or too long. So ideally you want something quite short, easy to remember for potential subscribers. What I would suggest is going for a name which will be easy to remember, so your subscribers, or at the beginning you have to think that way that they are not your subscribers yet and you're working to build your audience. You want them to be able to find you easily. Let's say that you are going to watch a few YouTube channels and one of them you really liked, and then you didn't subscribe. Of course you didn't subscribe. Sometimes you just don't think about subscribing. You just watch, enjoying the moment, watching a movie, and you liked it, move on, next one, and then you think, oh, I like that video, I need to go back to that video, but you can't find it. Why you can't find it? Because the name, you didn't pay much attention to the name of it, so it's harder to find. So what I would suggest doing is, if you're coming up with a name for your YouTube, use an easy to find name, or something fun, or something, as I said, something where people can find you easily by that name. Or you can mention your name on your YouTube channel through the video, and also you can add a text to your video, so when someone is watching your actual YouTube video and they are not subscribed, they will kind of memorize the name while watching your video. Picking your name for your YouTube channel might be easy. It all depends what kind of channel you have or what kind of channel you're thinking of. So before actually choosing your name, you need to decide what kind of audience you will target your YouTube video at. Let's say you want to have a cooking channel. That's, to be honest, I think this is one of the easiest one to have and come up with a name. Say your name and a kitchen. So let's say Claire's Kitchen, and you can go on and on and on, whatever you want. So you can amend it slightly, but that's kind of name what you want to choose, and it will be easy to find by your subscribers. Got a gaming channel, that might be more difficult to find a good name. Right, now I'm gonna mention just 2 things which gonna definitely help you choose your name for your channel. If you don't have established business outside YouTube, then pretty much you can choose whatever you like. Why not? The only thing to consider is that you don't want to have any spelling mistakes. If you're choosing something, I don't know, you want to be called, I don't know, Claire Kardashian, you don't want to really have any spelling mistakes or anything like that in your name. So if you, let's say, adopting or having a French name or any other one with a special letter, you know, it has to make sure it's grammatically correct. You need to decide what kind of YouTube channel you're gonna have. Let's say I'm going for day in the life, vlogs, dieting, all that sort of things. So what I want to do is just to have a look at similar channels on YouTube. So if you're gonna wanna search and have a look what you like to watch, that's what I tend to do. I go and probably have about, I don't know, 4 or 5 my favorite YouTube channels, and it will help you a lot to decide on your name for your channel. So go and have a look what your favorite YouTubers are, what the names are, so pay attention what the names are of a channel, and if it was easy for you to find them. Obviously, once you like a YouTuber, you will subscribe and you don't have that problem. But at the beginning, when you're just building your audience, I would say go for something simple, something easy for them to find you, go back and find you, and subscribe so they don't lose you. And that's what you should be telling them when they're watching your YouTube video, that they should subscribe and then they won't miss on the next video. By the way, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Now we're gonna go to the most important one, which definitely gonna help you choose your name. We're now moving on to number 3. What I wanted to mention is that I watched many videos about what name to pick for your YouTube channel, and probably none of them they mentioned that you can easily change your channel name later on. That's not a problem. So what is the problem? You can name your channel whatever you want and you can easily change your name later on. So whatever decision you're gonna make, it's not, you know, it's not a biggie. Just go for it, name your channel, start your channel. That's the most important. Don't lose and don't waste a day. That's my advice. Don't lose a day, even a day, because that day you'll be ahead of someone else. That will be, you know, day extra you can gain subscribers. Day extra you get that 1 hour watch time. So don't make that mistake and spend, you know, hours or days on choosing the name. You can change it later. It's not a problem. Go for whatever you want to, and you know, there's no right or wrong really. So whatever name you're gonna choose, it's completely fine. Now I'm just gonna want to share my personal opinion and the most important one, which is my advice what you should name your channel, YouTube channel. The easiest way, and the one which the name I'm gonna share now with you is the name you won't have to change later on down the line. You don't have to change it later on when you're gonna grow, when your channel, if you're gonna become massive or you're gonna be a small YouTube channel. I can guarantee you that you won't have to change your YouTube name. And what that's supposed to be? All you have to do is just use your first name and a last name. And as long as it's not already taken and you're not called John Smith, you'll be fine. So, you know those people who spend lots of hours choosing the name and then the name is already taken? Or they're being that stupid and choosing the name, I don't know, Katie Kitchen number 1, Katie Kitchen number 2, because number 2 is taken, they go for Katie Kitchen number 4, number 6. What you want to do, you want to call your YouTube channel your full name. So your first name and your surname. And you sort it. You can thank me later. Okay, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave me a comment below if you're going for your first name and your surname as your YouTube channel. Okay, I will see you in the next video, and I hope this video was useful.